The next prospect we're going to look at in this year's draft is Travis Sykora, a 6'6", 230-pound right-handed pitcher out of, Round Rock, Texas. This kid has a shot to be really, really special. I mean, you want to talk about rotational rate of force development. I mean, his upper body delivers force like an absolute monster. Take a look at this delivery real quick. Now, what are the things we like about it, right? Well, the arm gets connected to the trunk in time and really, really well. The body delivers the arm. The upper body delivers the arm. The upper body's putting force into the front side, into the ground. We see a really solid decel pattern right here, right? And a good sign of that, because everything that happens at the end of the delivery tells a story about the things that happened prior. When you see a guy that when he delivers the ball, his upper body delivers in so hard that his arm and upper body come back and his leg comes forward, that sign is a sign of a really, really good deceleration pattern. His upper body's putting so much force in the ground that he's cracking the whip in a really good moment in time, and that's part of the reason he throws so hard. Now, what are the things that he can continue to do to continue to rise as a prospect? Because all these guys, they're not all finished products here, right? They can't all just go pitch in the big leagues and get it done. There's development that's needed sometimes from a stuff perspective, right? So the slider and the breaking ball stuff is okay. Right? It definitely could be better. But here's the thing. I feel like it's kind of an easy fix. I think he's trying to throw his breaking balls from a higher slot. When you take a look at this kid's body, just walking around and in his setup, he's kind of got some rolled forward shoulders a little bit, and his setup is kind of over this way. I don't think that his body has the ability to arch into landing. A lot of times when you see guys that rotate this fast, their low backs are really tight. And that's not a bad thing. Those springs that he has built in his body are what help him rotate like a monster. What you have to do, though, is get their arm to match their plane of rotation wherever they're throwing from based on whatever their spine can do. Meaning, if his body can't lean this way and he can't create arch and bow back, he can't physically throw from a higher slot. And if he tries to, the only thing that's going to get there is the arm. The body won't get there also. And now you have a disproportionate transfer of force. The body and the arm are no longer connected. So you're going to lose force application of the ball. You're going to lose command and direction. So what I think is that if he just explores some lower slot off-speed pitches, right, playing with some different grips for his slider and his changeup, and he allows himself to throw them like his fastball from a little further down here, I think that's just going to absolutely light his ability up, and I think it could happen really, really fast. So if this kid gets with the right organization, we could see him in the big leagues relatively quickly because he's big, he's physical, and there's a lot of things that he can already do, and I don't think it's very far off. Like if you watch that split, like a split as a pitch, you're generally going to throw from up here. You don't see too many guys with a lower slot throwing that pitch. And when you see it, that arm works up over top. For me, that's not the pitch profile that likely fits how his body is built, right? He's probably going to be more of a change-up fade and slider guy. And if he can create a triangle as a pitcher, right, where he's got a low slot, high velocity fastball that can ride at the top, and then he's got a changeup that can go this way and a slider that can go that way, I think the sky is the limit for this kid, right? And that slider development, man, going from this slot, if he lets himself really load up on that and counter and gets across that front hip and rips it across, that thing could have like 23 inches of horizontal. It could be absolutely disgusting. So this kid's a really exciting prospect. I think he's got a really exciting career ahead. And if I'm a major league organization, I'm really excited about this kid going forward.